Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So I see a problem right off like right away. I feel like the problem is it's not because you guys don't love each other that you're experiencing all of these problems and these breaks and this off on, and a lot of heartbreak here. It's not because you don't love each other. It's because you don't know how to communicate with each other. You need to learn how to communicate your thoughts and feelings, because I feel like somebody here, I feel like there's been a lot of arguing, and I feel like somebody has decided, well, I'm just not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to keep it, try to keep the peace. But that's not going to work. So it's that Knight of Swords type of energy where he's trying to contain and trying to control himself, and then he reaches the point where he explodes, and then something like this will happen, and there'll be regret. you know so a lot of couples don't know how to communicate, and that is why they end up in these situations like this, and experience a lot of heartbreak, separation, divorce. And so what we have is the tree, and this is about long-term stability. I feel like there's something that keeps coming round and round, and somebody wants to get something off of their chest with this anchor. Um, and there it is right there. Poverty. This is emotional poverty. Somebody doesn't feel loved in this relationship. Okay. Now, it could be he doesn't know how to express himself. Okay, it could be that he or she doesn't, maybe spends a lot of time focused on work and money and getting ahead, building a future, and has put love on the back burner. So it could go different ways. There could be different reasons, but the main reason here is you're not talking. Somebody's not talking. I feel like the words are heart-based when they do come out, but they come out in the wrong way, because although they are heart-based, they are coming from a tortured mind and soul here. Okay, so that makes the delivery of those heart-based words come out all wrong. Okay, all wrong. And um, and so you guys will need to learn to communicate if you want to get through this. If you don't want to lose your partner, then silence is not the way. Because I see that over here, somebody is trying to keep silent. You see this knight, and you see he's trying to keep silent to avoid some kind of problem here. His sword is sheathed. He wants to lend a helping hand, but he's fully armored. Okay, so he wants to lend a helping hand here, and he's going to do this by sheathing his sword, keeping his words to himself. But how long can he keep that up before he explodes? And we know he will explode, right? We know what the typical Knight of Swords looks like. And yeah, see, look at that. He's containing his emotions. The moon right on this. Wow. And yeah, there you go. Not talking. He's not talking. Because despite all of the feelings that are, they're just like that. That's how I feel them. They're like all mixed up. They're like a, I don't know. They're just messed up. Um, Despite all of that, they love this person. They want to have a future with this person, but they're feeling all mixed up inside. They're feeling unloved. They don't know what to say anymore. They don't know what to do anymore. The pilgrim is here, and so we see a lantern, and the pilgrim is seeking clarity surrounding a direction having to do with growth, with opportunities. And so I feel like this person is very focused on this direction, this commitment. Okay, very focused on the things, the feelings they're having, and where this relationship is going. Can they stabilize it? Can this become that long-term relationship that they desire? You could be married, or this could be something that is has been discussed, is desired. Okay, because we do have the ring and we do have the Four of Wands. So you could be married, or this is something that was desired, was discussed with your partner, but things are like falling apart. The heart is on its side here, right? And so it's almost like it's in suspension right now. And we have a cross. I see a cross, and that cross is like in reverse. So somebody wants to unburden themselves, but really they don't know how. So instead, they're kind of bottling it up, keeping silent. We see Five of Shields here, and so it is in the reverse. And but let's discuss the upright first. The upright, because it's very important. It's sitting in the overall energy, and it does speak to the problem: breakdown in communication, a lot of fighting. So a lot of fighting, perhaps even jealousy, anger comes out. There could be some jealousy issues here, especially if the partner is not present. Okay, he's not present often in the relationship, doesn't see you often, or is just, if you're already together, living together, then maybe he spends a lot of time at work, or at least that's what he says. That's what you're thinking, and you're starting to wonder because you're starting to feel unloved. You're not getting the attention you feel you should be getting. Okay. And so in the reverse, and that's the way it came out for you, is I feel like you're spending a lot of time alone, uh, thinking. You could be thinking about the conflicts, the arguments. You could be thinking of the things that led up to that. You could be thinking about your feelings. You may be losing confidence in someone, in something. Okay. So you may have a changing view on your situation because of what's going on here, because of things that are unsaid. And so we have the Three of Love in the reverse, and that is about, again, it is about spending a lot of time on your own, or feeling alone, feeling miserable, you know. Again, could be jealousy also here. There's an empty space inside you. Material wise, you may have everything, but I feel like emotionally you're a wreck. It's like like this Three of Swords, there's been a lot of arguing, but it's like it's not really over, okay? But everything's up in the air and it could be over. It's like that. Okay, you don't know. Okay, this is all because somebody decided, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm not going to talk anymore. And it could be, it's that, and it's not knowing how to communicate. You guys don't know how to communicate, and you must learn how to communicate if you want to save this, because it is savable, because the love is still there. There's a lot of frustration, there's a lot of heartbreak, all because you don't know how to communicate. Okay, somebody's not speaking up. There you go. Communication is stuck. It's stuck. So not talking. Yeah, it's in the reverse. There's this is still possible. Your Ten of Coins with the ring, the Four of Wands, Ace of Coins. This is a very lucky card to get in your reading. So A new beginning here is very possible. You can, this card says that you can overcome the difficulties between you, but you're going to have to change something. Okay? Something in this relationship needs to change. And it is how you communicate. Okay? How you communicate is going to be like your saving grace. If you can learn to communicate, that will be your saving grace. It's not any more complicated than that. There's your new beginning. Ace of Coins. Somebody is thinking about transforming this, how to transform it. There could be a lot of finger pointing going on in this relationship. That's because you're not talking. But it can be overcome. When you don't talk, you don't have the facts. Pure and simple. You don't have the facts. So what do? You imagine. There you go. Nine of swords. Oh my God, that's imagining the worst. And the 8 of swords and the 10 of swords, they're all here for you. There they go. There, look at that. 9 of swords, King of coins, 8 of swords, King of coins again, same person, 10 of swords, increasing fears. Imagining the worst based on your fears from past experiences. Okay? It's like you're trapped in your mind. You don't have to stay here. It's a choice. It's a choice to stay in this energy or to step out of it and face these fears and start talking. Okay? Because if you don't, you will regret it. Look at that. Well, I said something needed to change. Look at that. There's the death card sitting right under this one. Something definitely needs to change here. And if you can do it, if you can start communicating, learn how to communicate, learn how to deliver those thoughts and feelings. Do not deliver it in an accusatory manner, okay? Because that's just going to make something worse, okay? So how you deliver your words, your thoughts, your feelings, those are key to, good communication. It's key to how your partner receives them. And also listen to what your partner is saying. So learning how to communicate with your partner is going to be key to saving this relationship. Okay? Forget what the mind is telling you over here. Forget that. Forget that. Forget that. Okay? You have the Empress down here, and she's all about heart-based words. So speak from the heart, but and deliver them from the heart, not from this state. Deliver them from the heart. Okay? And you will have your stability. You will once you start learning how to communicate, it's going to become easier and easier for you to do it, the right way. So you're seeking a direction when it comes to your relationship and how to save it, or is it savable? Yes, it is. It is savable. And I'm putting your heart right here. I've just told you what you need to know. It's actually very simple. When you look at it here, you see the problem right away. Okay, but it will be a bit of a process learning how to do this properly. And don't bottle things up, because you know where that's going to lead. He's bottling it up, but we know what he looks like in the regular tarot with his sword up, and that's where it'll lead. And that leads here. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings. Bye for now.